is the undisputed best midfield striker in Omega Strikers. Yes, you heard that right, and no one can tell me otherwise. Not only that, but she has one of the best designs in game. Her design kind of reminds me of a combination between Blair from Soul Eater and Vanessa from Black Clover. I can't wait for them to release skins for her. She's absolutely insane. Okay, enough of that. In today's video, we will go over her abilities, best team composition, and near perfect builds, which will take your era game sense to the next level. So sit tight and help me grow by hitting that sub and like button for the algorithm gods, and let's get started. Did you know that the pro players' pick rate for Era is around 66%? Most players have Era as one of their 3 rotating strikers, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Most of Era's skills are speed and debuff based skills, utilized best with brawler type strikers, like X and Juliet, allowing them to close the gap between the opposition much quicker. Era is a center forward striker that certainly can be a key player maker in any team composition, especially the likes of Estelle. Era has a primary skill called a Bewitching Beam that makes her enemies smaller and weaker, but grants a major buff to her teammates, making them much larger and hit harder. The cooldown is only 8 seconds, so aim right and get beaming every chance you get. Her other ability, Flutterfly, which has the highest cooldown, and rightfully so. She increases her allies' movement speed by 40%. Yeah, you heard that right, 40%. I like to start the match by using the skill first to get myself and the forward striker in front of their goal instantly. Or if you see a friend struggling to reach the core, then activate it to give them an extra boost. Her special ability is what makes Era stand out from the rest of the competition. Magic Maelstrom has a cooldown of 15 seconds and is all about the correct timing and placement. Place it and watch the magic happen. The amount of times I have KO'd the goalkeeper who mindlessly panicked into a corner too many times to count. I mean, look at this poor Dumo. This skill can be used best past the midfield line or from either side, angled towards the goal. With that in mind, let's check out some of Era's best training picks. The overall Omega Striker builds can be categorized into 3 main builds: goalie, support, and forward. I haven't seen a lot of players playing Era as a goalkeeper, so that automatically eliminates one build and you're left with support and a forward build. Remember this rule of thumb when it comes to Era: faster, bigger, stronger. I got the perfect perks just for that. The build that I'm using I got from some of the top Era players on the leaderboards, and that is a crossover, super surge, and cast to last. This is the build that works really well in higher ranks and is super fun to try out. With that being said, this is not set in stone build and can definitely be replaced by other training, such as the most used perk in the game called Prime Time. This grants you an extra charge on your beam attack at max level, so you can have more follow-up shots when hitting the core. Creator of Durable Things is also a notable and worthy mention, as it increases the duration of your Maelstrom and makes it hit much harder. If you guys have a different build in mind, please, I would love to see it in some of the comments below. And that is a wrap on the Era guide. I will leave you guys with some Era highlights and tell you that you guys are the absolute best family in the world. Thank you guys so much for supporting and always being there. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Alright guys, enjoy the highlights and see you later.
I'll take it.
That was a sound strategy. Let's try it again.